What's up, people? Welcome back to another explanation video. This time I'm gonna go over the top 5 best sword in this game currently. So yeah, I'll be doing the series. I'll be talking about the top weapons per each type, and there might not be all top 5 because some weapons, there's definitely not gonna be 5 of them. But like I say, I'll be just, giving as many as possible, either gonna be top 5 or top 3, regardless how many they are. But I'll do my best and give you guys the the ideas of like the weapons itself, how good it is in the game, or which weapon is the best in the game at the moment. So yeah, with that being said, let's do this, shall we? Starting off, number 5, I got the Live Wolf. The Live Wolf, it is still one of my favorite swords in this game. I know there's a lot of people's favorite sword is actually Live Wolf as well. Everyone's excited to see if there's an XT version in the future. Well, let's hope that's actually happens, but it'll be crazy though to have 4 stats, on the XT version. But currently we don't have it, so Live Wolf is really good. You can pick that up from the extreme raid, any extreme raids. Plus, if you want to do it on a higher difficulty, you can get better stats for it. The only problem is there's going to be a lot of weapons in the chest, but if you do able to get the Live Wolf, it is really good. The recommendations are the strength, dex, or strength, agility, or the 4 stats. So yeah, that's the 3 types. Obviously the best version, it is the 4 stats regardless, but it is pretty hard to get. So yeah, like I say, Live Wolf is really good, and it can still get you pretty far in the game. It is definitely one of my favorite sword, and I won't be talking about the stats too much because it can be vary, it can be max. So I'm just talking about majority about the weapon itself. And yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Number 4, I have Forget Me Not. This one is actually quite interesting because I would put it in number 3 if we can farm it, but we cannot. This is a story weapon. We can only get it from the Forget Me Not pay DLC. So once you complete the story, you'll be able to get that weapon, and you don't really need to farm it or anything. It's gonna be a fixed stat. Because of that, I put it in number 4. We do not have a second version to farm, so that's gonna be the only problem. But when it comes to one-handed, it's actually a really good sword. So yeah, like I say, Forget Me Not has really good strength, dex, attack, accuracy, crits, pretty much anything you needed on a sword, and it has it. So yeah, that would be my number 4 spot. Number 3, I have the Alloy Sword. The Alloy Sword is a really good sword. You can pick up from level 200 above. From the Ancient Apostles, you can even get them from the DLC, pay DLC, Supreme Raids, random drops. I got a lot from just the boss chests and random enemies. Alloy Sword is based on strength and agility, and is actually really powerful, like because the Starburst uses strength and agility mainly. If you can get that, always try to get that. Strength agility is perfect for dual wield no matter what. Even though the stats aren't like the highest you're gonna see in this game, but it is actually a decent sword to use. Now, the XT Alloy Sword, it's a little bit different than the rest of the weapons because there are 2 different versions. Well, technically if you count Spring Raid, there's gotta be another version, but I'm not gonna talk about that version. I'm just talking about mainly the one with the Sword of Goddesses Plus and the Rising Spirit. So that is like, if you want to get the maximum stats on it, That's the two combat, I mean the combat skill and the passive is what you're looking for, is the two skills. And other than that, yeah, if you only get one skill, then it's not the max. Try to look for the two skill. It is actually a pretty good sword to get before you reach level 300. So it will take you pretty far into this game. And yeah, the reason why I put this at number 3 over Forget Me Not, because I wasn't sure which one I want to place a 3, but honestly, either one can be number 3, because like I say, the reason why Alloy Sword is number 3, because you can get another copy of it. Forget Me Not, you cannot. So that's the only difference. Otherwise, Forget Me Not would have been number 3 if you can get one, you can farm one. So other than that, Alloy Sword is really good if you're looking for something to use at the 200 levels. So yeah, other than that, that's it for number 3. The next one I have is Almighty Steel Edge. Without being a doubt, this sword is honestly the second best in the game currently. It used to be the best, but yeah, until the Supreme Ray updates, then it's different. Now the Almighty Steel Edge is really good sword. It is like extremely powerful no matter what you're using it for, especially when you're using for Shine Circulars. It is just insane because the amount of strength and dex is really OP. Plus it has built-in attacks, good crits. It's really good against like arena, anything else for high levels. So yeah, Almighty Steel Edge, with that being said, is really powerful. You can pick that up after 300 plus from the Ancient Apostles, or the pay DLC enemies, or the Supreme Raid. So you can get that, it's random. So like I say, all these weapons, like I mentioned in the past, the like Alloy Sword and the other, the XC version, they're random drops, so it's all chances. Other than that, yeah, Almighty Steel Edge is number 2, without any doubt. And the problem is that there is also a 2 version excluding the Supreme version. The best version is still the combat skill and the passive. That's the one you'll be looking for, which I'm putting on the screen. That's the copy you want to look for, and trying to get 2 of them. And yeah, this sword pretty much can kill anything in the game easily, especially when you upgrade it. I'm not gonna talk about upgraded plus 50. I mean, you guys already know how powerful these sword will be when you plus 50. So other than that, yeah, the Almighty Steel Edge is number 2 in this game currently. Last but not least, the number 1 and the best sword in this entire game currently is the Galactic Jewel. Without being said, just by looking at the stats, what this thing can be, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you've seen like all the videos that I post, there's nothing to say about the sword itself. It's just game-breaking sword. That's just how broken that weapon it is. It's just insane. Like, I never expect them to put this type of weapon out this early. I was expecting later on. So yeah, Galactic Jewel, so much strength, like 100 plus strength. I think the max you can probably get up to is like 125, or dex is about 90, attack is about 60. Accuracy max out can be 100, so you can get probably around 50, 60, 70. So yeah, it's just crazy. That's on plus. That's like base. That thing is just ridiculous, especially when you plus 50. That goes up so high. Yeah, like I said, the sword itself can melt pretty much anything in the game easily. So yeah, but that being said, like the Starburst and Shine, oh man, that's where it is just literally like no contest for a lot of stuff in the game right now. Like I said, the only way you go higher is to to test the sword potential is really challenge the death games. Other than that, like anything below it, that sword is a child's play, literally. It's not even a joke. I mean, that's just how broken the Galactic Jewel is in the game. But yeah, so that's it. That is the #1 and the best sword in the game currently. Alright people, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 5 list for these swords. And I'll be doing an update eventually someday whenever they introduce more swords. If there is some better one, they probably will, because I haven't seen 5-star gears yet. So that's gonna be crazy though. But yeah, other than that, I'll be doing that for other weapons as well. I don't know there will be top 5, because like I said, some weapons might not have 5. I can't even think of 5 for some of the weapons. But other than that, I'm just gonna do one type per video, and yeah. And hope you guys enjoy it. You know, you might have some different opinion where the ranks are, but that is my rank. You guys can place a different rank if you feel like it. It's not like a big deal, because some of them are pretty close. So you can probably decide which one fits your, you know, style, and which one you think is a little bit better based on what you use. Other than that, yeah, that is what I have for the top 5 list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.